Today, I'll be drawing a hero who defeated the Demon King, bringing upon 100 years of peace in his world. I'll be drawing a hero with a heart of gold, and I'll be drawing a hero who fell in love with a whimsical elf. Today, I will be drawing Himmel the Hero on things I suck at. And as per usual, in my portrait drawings I've been doing of late, I start with the general shape of his face with a circle, and then I start plotting out where I want his facial features to be. And I guess an update on my watching of Frieren season 2. It's really good. It's really fantastic. I think I'm on episode 4 now, and things are getting good. And we get even more insight into Himmel the Hero, some more emotional damage, and I was really enjoying the episode about the hero of the South. It makes sense that the band of heroes didn't just march in and defeat the Demon King. It took a collective effort of different people, including the hero of the South. So to see the hero of the South story, and I guess spoiler alert, him being able to see the future and understand that he needed to sacrifice himself in order for Himmel the Hero to come in later to defeat the Demon King and take his credit was pretty amazing. It was a great story, some even more emotional damage. I think Frieren's a special show because not a lot of shows can just have their characters walk through the forest aimlessly, or what seems like aimlessly, for episodes and episodes and make it be actually good. And I think if any other show did this, I would be bored of my mind. But watching this happen in Frieren, it's absolute cinema. It's actually just wonderful to watch. So I guess going into my Himmel drawing, originally I tried to draw a certain angle of Himmel, but I didn't like how it was coming along and it was irritating me, and I wasn't vibing, so to speak, with the way I was drawing it. So I erased what I had originally and then started sketching out Himmel looking off into the distance, which you can see my reference on the top left of the screen where I got this photo. And that seemed to be working out better for whatever reason, so I decided to carry on with this specific version of Himmel. And after I finished off my light sketch, just plotting out his face, his facial features, and his hair, I started going into the line work. One thing that was interesting about this one was that I actually kept his cloak in the portrait itself with his little emblem, or I guess his little emblem on his jacket or his cloak. I didn't really put too much effort or detail into his cloak, but the focal point should be his face in the portrait anyway, so hopefully you guys watching this won't pay too much attention to my lackluster coat. I think I spent all of 5 minutes sketching that one out. I really put the bulk of my efforts into the faces, especially when I'm doing portraits, as I think that is the main focus. One thing that I'll notice, or that you'll notice watching this, that is specifically lackluster in my drawing is going to be how I did my shadows in this picture. I'm not really happy with the way I did my shadows. It doesn't look terrible per se, but when I was sketching all my shadows, I really did the exact same. I used the same layer for the shadows on his hair, as well as his clothes, as well as his face on IBS Paint. I'm sure I can do this and get away with it and have it still look good by changing specific colors. If you guys want to put in the comment section how to actually do that. But I think in a future drawing, which I'll make a video on in next video, when I draw a fern, I will be taking the shadows and breaking them up in specific layers based off what the shadow is actually for, like whether that's for the clothes or for the face or for the hair. As I think doing that, I can actually gauge the relative darkness of each shadow to make it look more unison and cohesive within the picture. So I guess that's thing I'd like to improve in future. Additionally, for this portrait, for some reason, when I was going over, it must have been an issue with a specific layer, but there's like a weird color gradient going down into Himmel's coat, or I guess I'll call it a coat. I forgot what I called it before, his cloak, I guess. There's a weird color gradient going into that, which I'm not really sure how I did that or why that happened, but I kind of just ignored it because it is what it is. I didn't really want to go back and figure that out. And then I guess I rendered his eyes kind of similar to try to replicate how it looks in the anime or manga, I guess, a little bit. So he has like some darker outlines across his eyes, and then there's a color gradient going from the top of his eye to the bottom of his eyeball with some highlights and whatnot in between. And that really brought him to life as well as his shadows. So I think for this drawing, all in all, it's not great. It's not terrible. I'm not angry with it. But for me personally, the eyes really save the piece. The eyes really do save the piece. So look forward to the next video when I draw Fern. I think I'll draw Fern making a pouty face because she seems to be doing that quite a bit in the beginning of season 2, as well as she does that quite a bit in season 1 of Frieren as well. So in the Fern drawing, I hope to make some better shadows, but I think personally I'm getting a little bit better as time goes on with making eyes and rendering eyes. So that really, I think the eyes really saved this Himmel piece here. I think they have a lot of life to them and I quite like them. But as per usual, if you guys have any, I guess, pieces of feedback for me, feel free to drop that down in the comments. But this is me sketching out and making a little Himmel drawing. I hope you all enjoyed this video of things I suck at, and I hope to see you all soon. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.
The skyscrapers fall.